Good morning. We're out in the garden with Millie. It's a pretty hot day, so she's not really enjoying it too much out here. What we're going to be doing today is using those flowers that we dried yesterday, and we're going to be doing some specimen mounting. But before we get started with our science activity today, I'd like to share this book with you. This book is called Flower Garden, and it's by one of my favorite children's authors, Eve Bunting. Flower Garden. Written by Eve Bunting, illustrated by Catherine Hewitt. Garden in a shopping cart. Doesn't it look great? Garden at the checkout stand. I can hardly wait. Garden in a cardboard box. Walking to the bus. Garden sitting in our laps. People smile at us. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. This garden's getting heavier. At last, our own front door. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel, spread the papers thick. Get the bag of potting soil, get the planting mix. Put purple pansies at each end, daisies white as snow, daffodils, geraniums, and tulips in a row. Garden in a window box, high above the street, where butterflies can stop and rest and ladybugs can meet. Walkers walking down below will lift their heads and see purple, yellow, red, and white, a color jamboree. Look who she spies. Someone special's coming. Candles on the birthday cake. Chocolate ice cream, too. Happy, happy birthday, Mom. A garden box for you. And there's the family enjoying their flower garden. So, since these flowers were super special for this mother, she may want to save them and keep the memory of her flowers long after they are no longer alive. And one way to do that is to save your flower petals, which we did yesterday. And now I'm going to show you 2 ways to use your dried flowers. One is a scientific way, and one is an artistic way. So we'll clip in and get started. I know you guys have seen in the STEM lab, I've got mounted butterflies and some mounted flowers, and I want to show you a very easy way to do what we used yesterday. So to do this, you're going to need a glue stick, piece of paper, your dried flowers, and an old frame. So the first way I would like to show you to mount your flowers is similar to what I have in the STEM lab. As we leave our STEM lab each day, we pass our discovery station. our observation station. And our observation station is always full of different and interesting things to look at, sometimes to touch. And on the wall of our observation station hang a lot of mounted specimens. Now, some of those I bought, especially my butterflies. I didn't do those myself, but I do have one of plants, and I'm going to show you how we did it. So the first step was to get dried flowers, which we made yesterday as part of our science experiment. And then the next thing to do is to get yourself a glue stick. And once they're dry, you just rub on your glue stick. You have to be gentle because these dried flower specimens are very delicate. So you take your glue. I'm going to do some coleus leaves. And then I might do an astilbe. Looks like there's some other flowers that are attached. So I'm going to move these out to the side. If it's a very delicate flower, you might just want to put your glue directly on the paper and give it a little push. It doesn't have to stick perfectly because of what we're going to do next. So I'm going to put some of these delicate flowers. Here's a geranium. Now, if you really want to be a scientist, and I forgot my pen inside, but you would label each of these with a pen so that you can remember what it is that your specimen was.
A specimen is an individual sample of a plant, animal, or mineral that scientists use as an example of its kind. Scientists use them for reference, study, and display.
So let's see what else. One right there. So after I have everything nice and mounted, I take my specimen, all my specimens, and I put them on their frame, cover them up with their glass, and then we put them in our big frame, and they can hang on the wall. So this would be something I would bring into the STEM lab and put up for the children to look at up close. Now this is more of a scientific display where you can go and label each one, but if you want to be creative, I'll show you another fun thing you can do, and that's using your dried flowers as art materials. So I'm going to just spill out my petals, my flowers, and I'm going to take a look and see what inspires me. And I'm just going to use them to make a nice decoration, which can go anywhere. It can go in the STEM. Maybe I'll bring it into the STEM lab. We'll see. Okay, so let's get started. So here's our final product, and you can see I took all those flowers from my flower bouquet. We dried them out, and now we use them to make a beautiful collage, which I can put anywhere. So if you have a special, if you give flowers to someone as a gift, or you get flowers as a gift, or even if you just want to remember a special day like a birthday or a graduation, this is one nice way that you can save these flowers and turn them into art. I like this. I think I might bring it in to the STEM lab. You'll have to look for it when we come back to school. I miss you guys. I can't wait till we see each other again. Have fun, keep learning. I love you.